Have you ever wondered why, even when you care deeply about something, you still find yourself putting it off? Why does the urge to delay show up just when you need to act? If you've ever stared at a blank screen, heart pounding, mind racing with doubts as the deadline creeps closer, you're not alone. In a world buzzing with distractions and expectations, procrastination can feel like both a shield and a trap. But what if procrastination isn't just a bad habit or a sign of laziness? What if it's a message from deeper within, a signal that something beneath the surface needs your attention? Today, let's dive into the hidden roots of procrastination and discover how you can break free, not just for a day, but for good. Imagine standing at the edge of a quiet lake at dawn. The air is cool, the world is hushed, and the water is perfectly still until you toss in a single pebble. Ripples spread outward, gentle but unstoppable, changing everything they touch. Procrastination is like that pebble, a small act that sends waves through every corner of your life, often in ways you barely notice. First, let's challenge a myth that keeps so many of us stuck. The idea that some people are simply born to thrive under pressure, while others are destined to struggle. This belief is as persistent as it is misleading. The truth? No one arrives in this world with a fixed ability to handle stress or succeed. These are not traits, but skills. Skills you can learn, unlearn, and relearn no matter where you start. The next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm just not good at this," pause and ask, is this belief helping me grow or holding me back? Try gently reminding yourself that change is always possible and your capacity for resilience is far greater than you've been led to believe. Next, look beneath the surface of procrastination itself. It's easy to label it as a lack of willpower, but often it's something much deeper, a way of coping with uncomfortable emotions. Maybe it's the fear of failing or the anxiety of being judged. Sometimes it's even the weight of your own high expectations. Procrastination can be a shield, protecting you from feelings you'd rather not face. If you find yourself putting off a task, try asking, what am I really avoiding here? Is it the work or the feelings that come with it? Here's something you can try. The next time you notice yourself delaying, take a slow breath and name the emotion you're feeling. Simply acknowledging it can loosen its grip and open the door to compassionate action. As we dig deeper, we find that the roots of procrastination often stretch back to experiences you may not even remember. Trauma isn't always dramatic or obvious. Sometimes it's the quiet accumulation of small hurts, moments when your needs went unmet, or when you learned that only perfection was worthy of praise. These tiny T traumas can shape your self-beliefs in powerful ways, whispering that you're not enough unless you're flawless. If you notice patterns of self-doubt or harsh self-talk, consider this. Could these be echoes of old experiences rather than reflections of your true worth? You might begin by journaling about moments that stand out or by sharing your thoughts with someone you trust. Bringing these patterns into the light is a courageous step toward healing. Before we continue, if you're finding these insights helpful, consider subscribing. This channel is a space for growth, reflection, and real change, and your presence makes it stronger. Now, let's explore how your brain responds to stress. When you feel threatened by a looming deadline, a critical comment, or even your own expectations, your mind shifts into survival mode. The part of you that plans and dreams takes a back seat, while the part that seeks safety takes the wheel. In this state, procrastination can feel oddly productive, as if waiting until the last minute will somehow make the task easier. But this pattern is a trap. It may create a burst of focus, but it also drains your energy and limits your potential. The next time you notice yourself slipping into this cycle, try this. Pause and ground yourself with a simple gesture. Feel the warmth of your hands as you rub them together, or the gentle pressure of your palm over your heart. Let these sensations anchor you in the present and signal safety to your nervous system, helping you return to a state where clear thinking and creativity are possible. Another important principle is recognizing procrastination as a temporary escape, a band-aid for deeper fears. Whether it's fear of failure, criticism, or even the responsibilities that come with success, avoidance offers short-term relief but compounds anxiety in the long run. If you sense that you're dodging a task because of what it represents, not just what it requires, try bringing that fear into conscious awareness. You might say to yourself, "I'm feeling anxious about this because it matters to me." This simple act of naming your fear can transform it from a shadow into something you can face with courage. So, how do you move from survival to growth? The answer lies in creating a sense of safety, both in your mind and your body. When you feel secure, the parts of your brain responsible for logic, creativity, and decision-making can work together. A simple way to start is by practicing nervous system regulation. Try deep, slow breaths or gently squeezing your shoulders. You might even step outside for a moment of fresh air or set a gentle timer for just 5 minutes of focused work. These small acts can help calm the storm inside, making it easier to take thoughtful action instead of reacting from fear. As you practice these steps, remember, growth is rarely comfortable. Like a seed breaking through the soil, it often involves struggle and uncertainty. But discomfort is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you're moving beyond old patterns and into new possibilities. If you found value in this journey, I invite you to like and subscribe. Your support helps this community grow, and together we can keep exploring the deeper questions that shape our lives. Before you go, here's something to ponder. What if the very challenges you face are the soil from which your greatest strengths will grow? Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Thank you for being here. Remember, the path to wisdom and fulfillment is not about perfection, but about showing up again and again with curiosity and compassion. Until next time, keep reaching for your highest self.